listen to what they had to say about this find.
Imagine the startling proposition that the Nephilim, the giants, the mighty men of old, the gods and children of the Watchers, could somehow rise up, could somehow be reconstituted inside of a body. And, of course, I've discussed with you before my theory that one of the greatest legends in history could be a record of that having actually happened. And I'm referring to Nimrod, who some scholars also identify as Gilgamesh of Sumerian fame, Apollo of Greek fame, Osiris of Egyptian fame. And this Gilgamesh was a giant who a lot of people didn't even believe was anything more than myth until his grave marker was found a few years back. And then, according to some people, the military swooped in and took possession and control of that dig.
Hey, Tom, I want to interject something. I talked to a special operations general who validated that, and his words were he was in a state of remarkable preservation, okay? He said they have Gilgamesh's remains. So if they have Gilgamesh and he is Nimrod, they got it. And the whole point was to extract the DNA. And I've also been told that the whole point, and this is germane to what we're talking about, of the Human Genome Project is to locate specific genetic markers for the disembodied spirits to reanimate their host body that's brought back.
Interesting that the U.S. military started its military occupation phase of Iraq 1 month later. We all know we went into Iraq under false pretenses, right? They told us weapons of mass destruction, right? They said that we didn't find weapons of mass destruction, but I have a feeling we found the weapon of mass destruction, and we set up shop there immediately after that and established 500 military bases in the largest embassy of any other embassy on the entire planet in Babylon. Interesting.
How crazy that I watched this last night and this morning, and I had no idea he said that, and I said that yesterday, like maybe they were actually looking for the weapon of mass destruction. And this is almost the only thing that makes sense. We are constantly being lied to about what we are doing. What the heck are we doing talking about Greenland? What is going on right now? Why does it seem like the elites are running some race against time almost? What's going on in Ukraine, actually? I've heard that even that could be ancient in terms of what they are trying to get and what they are trying to find. We need to actually pay attention. The elites are focused on something that has nothing to do with what we are being sold. And I very much believe this because we see Peter Thiel, who is like dead focused on discussing the Antichrist all the time. Are we supposed to believe that he's a faithful Christian? What is his interest in the Antichrist? Why are they obsessed with wanting to create life artificially, right? This push and the marketing toward IVF. Yes, of course, it can be a sensitive subject because people turn to IVF because they can't have children. But we are starting to see that the people that are creating this, it's not because they are wanting to help you have a child. It's because they seek to be the creators. You know, one of the things that happens here, the template, is that as soon as you side with the devil, you can't create. You cannot create. You have to steal. You have to enslave. You have to steal because you do not have any creativity within you. And so I fully believe that we need to start having and examining all of the wars of past, what was going on in Afghanistan, like I said, what's going on in Ukraine today, and look through the lens of what I believe these people are actually after. And it's very clear to me that they are on some demonic pursuit. So I wanted to show that to you before I get into this unbelievably explosive revelation that I have about Erica and her alibi. We'll be right back after a brief break. All right, you guys, thanks to you, last year, Preborn helped rescue over 80,000 babies.